Okay, so today we'll be doing derivatives using the product rule and the quotient rule. So the first one, for the product rule, the definition is f prime of x times g of x plus f of x times g prime of x. Now, the first example that we have is going to be x squared times x cubed plus 1. So this is going to be our f of x, and this is going to be our g of x. So here, what we do is we take the derivative of f of x, which is 2x, and then we multiply it by just regular g of x, which is x cubed plus 1. And then we will be adding it to f of x, x squared, times, oops, it's supposed to be g prime of x. Oh wait, cross that out, times 3x squared. Okay, so then this goes to 2x to the fourth if we multiply those two terms together, plus 2x. And then when we do these two terms together, this will end up being 3x to the fourth. So then if you bring it down, we can then combine them, and it will be 5x to the fourth plus 2x. Now here we can only take out an x of these terms. So we just take out an x and it becomes 5x to the third plus 2. And that's your answer. Now for another example of the product rule, if we do, the next one, this will also be product rule. And this one's going to deal with an e to the x. So if we have x squared e to the x, then this will go to, so hold on a second, this is f of x, this is g of x. So then we'll have 2x times e to the x plus e to the x times x squared. Then if we bring it down, we can combine more terms so that they all fit. Right, x squared. Okay, so now this just makes it easier to see what you can take out. So from here we can take out an e to the x, which will end up being this. And then you can also take out an x. So we can have x times e to the x times 2 plus x. And that's your answer. Okay, so now to show the quotient rule, this one deals with fractions. So the rule is also dealing with g of x and f of x. You have gx times f prime of x minus f of x times g prime of x. And this will all be over g of x squared. So, for our first example, we are going to do 2x plus 3 over x squared. So essentially this is our f of x term and then this is our g of x term. So then this goes to x squared times 2 minus 2x plus 3 times 2x all over x squared squared. So then this is going to equal 2x squared minus 4x squared plus 6x over x to the 4th. Now all we have to really do is simplify it really, so then this will go to negative 2x squared minus 6x over x to the 4th. And then this will eventually end up being negative 2 times x minus 3 over x to the 3rd, because you can cancel out an x here. Oh wait, eventually those x's. So that is the first example. Now, if we do another example of the quotient rule, we'll just do example 2. Then this one may seem a little bit easier. If we have this is our f of x term, and this is g of x. So this one's going to end up being, the derivative of x is just 1, so we do 1 times x minus 2 minus our 1, because on the bottom we have just the derivative of x as well. So it's going to be 1 minus x all over x of minus 2 squared. So then this will go to just x minus 2 minus x over x minus 2 squared, which then equals negative 2, because these two x's cancel out, and leaves negative 2. And then you can just leave this as x minus 2 squared, or you can FOIL it out, but this is essentially the answer.